Welcome to the Jason Rev Show. I'm Jason. Tonight we're doing a Q&A, some questions, hanging out with some people. We've got Marco. We've got Miss Shanda.
Howdy.
Miss T.
And Miss T over here. And we're just going to ask questions and people are just going to answer the questions about, silly, geeky type questions. We might get into discussions later. But the questions are going to be like, I'm going to ask Marco. Every Monday I do a Man Crush Monday. I have to choose a male that I have some kind of crush. It's either a character or some kind of male. I'm going to ask you, who would your Man Crush Monday be?
My Man Crush Monday?
Yes.
I've seen your previous video about it, so you Jezebel, you've already taken and named my Man Crush. But that's okay.
I've taken a few.
Because I think there's enough of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
There is. He's
to
quite.
go
He's
go around.
Quite a hardy.
He's big enough to fill more than one Man Crush Monday.
He is.
He can take up at least 2 days.
I mean, going back to the days in the WW, well, at the time it was the WWF.
Yes.
And then
it didn't matter what it was called.
The most electrifying man in sports entertainment.
Oh,
what can I say? The guy's charismatic. The guy's funny. When we talk about Man Crush, I mean, I am a cis hetero man. I don't have any desire to have intimate relations with him, but I kind of, if he were to sit there and talk, I don't think I'd have a problem just sort of looking at him like this and would you talk some more?
You'd bat your eyes out?
Yeah. You're just amazing. I mean, if we're going to send pictures of humans into space to show aliens what we look like,
what a specimen we are.
Dwayne Johnson is the image of humanity.
He is a specimen
that we should send out there.
He is a specimen.
So yeah, Man Crush Monday.
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, and he just strikes me as one of the most genuine, nice guys.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy.
You just you wake up every morning, you light a candle and hope, please don't let some horrible story come out in the media about Dwayne Johnson, because then I'll just never listen to media again, because obviously they can't be right.
No, so. We don't let him be canceled.
No. So yeah, that was.
But he's released some really good videos about stepping up and being a dad, and
he's
some of the most inspirational stuff. If you need to be I gotta work out today, or I'm just feeling a bit down, you listen.
Well, not even that. There was I remember at one point there was a story coming out about some other, I don't know if they were a dad or just a boyfriend, but just some of the stuff they were expecting of their wife, and he was just like, nope, that's not what being a good dad or husband is about. It's a give and take. It's not about her just doing things for you. You gotta step up and do your share too.
He can't be.
That's we need more of that in this world.
He can't be that bad of a guy.
That's why I think one of my men would be fantastic.
Who's yours?
Yeah.
To go off of Tanya's comment there, James Marsden.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
I think. Let me tell you.
That is her Man Crush.
James Marsden.
Man Crush Monday.
Shonda's Man Crush. Who I know, he's been in many roles, but I know him obviously as Spike.
No, that's James Marsden. You're
James
talking
Marsden is Cyclops,
dude.
Oh, Cyclops.
Yeah.
I always mix up the names on that
From
one
Superman Returns, Lois's boyfriend.
I was actually just going to ask her to qualify.
Now I know. All right.
Clarify.
Now, go, Shonda.
So that's from the prince from
he was in
Enchanted with Amy Adams, right?
Yes,
Sure.
yes, yeah, he was.
He was kind of the douchey prince a little bit in that movie.
He's just absolutely adorable. He's kind of like he can kind of be like the boy next door, but he mostly reminds me of the nice, charming, handsome country boy that's down to earth and humble.
Dead to Me.
He isn't. Yes.
He did grow
he's
up
in Westworld too.
A country state. I'm pretty sure he.
There was a movie. I just can't remember the name of it.
No, but that's where he grew up. Didn't he grow up in the state?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure one of the states. He actually grew up in America's farmland somewhere.
Well, most recently
Pretty
he's
sure that
also
was
in
him.
the Stand miniseries that just came out as well.
He's been in a lot. And like I said, he's in Westworld. He's a busy
he looks
guy.
like an all around just nice guy. He's very likable in my opinion.
I think he was the one I was reading about that he grew up that he was kind of more the scrawny guy and he didn't become. And he said he wasn't happy with his body until kind of more recently because he kind of grew into his body and he kind of was late bloomer, I guess you could say. That's how he felt, anyways. And
James Marsden is from Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Yes. Okay, so that was the one I was reading about. That it was him. So he grew up in a very farmland area, small town.
The Heartland.
I like my country boys.
Heartland.
Oh, wow.
I like my country boys.
Little pink houses for you and me.
Some Mellencamp there. Yes.
Yeah, that's Mellencamp. John Mellencamp was playing constantly in this man's life.
Yeah.
So
while we were making love in a barn, right?
Wow.
Sounds like one of those Hallmark movies.
So what's Jesus? So what is it you like about him?
Just his overall charm. He just has this like natural charm.
What's your favorite role that he's played?
I liked him in Four Deaths and a Funeral.
Oh.
I mean, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Four Deaths. Yeah, Death and whatever it was.
4 Weddings and a Funeral?
No.
Well, that was Hugh Grant.
No.
Yeah, 4 Weddings.
No,
and
I
a
know.
Funeral.
I know that.
I gotta remember that movie that he did where he did play the country guy. I can't remember that movie, but it was fantastic.
Okay, well, T, who's your man crush Monday?
Jesus. I
Don't take my other one.
I don't, who's your... Oh, okay, no, I'm not taking that one.
We have established he is mine.
Well, I don't know, like, it's
Well, I'm not
funny,
going
like,
around
if
again. You
I'm
only get
thinking
one.
of... I know, but I'm thinking of, like, overall, I don't know if I have one overall man. Like, if you talk to teenage me... it's straight out of like
Leonardo
DiCaprio, like straight out of that. If it's younger than teenage, it's Boy Meets World, Wider Strong. But they all seem to have that hair. It's all that hair, like in Cobra Kai,
Robbie.
Robbie. People were all like, "Oh, I hate the hair. Oh my god, I love it." Like I'm like, "Oh, I'm back. My teenage self would have a huge crush on this guy," and he kind of reminded me of Wider Strong. In my animated guy crush, Dimitri and Anastasia, he had that hair, like, I don't know. And then when Lord of the Rings, it was
the McDonald's hair.
Legolas, the long hair. I don't know what it is with me and like I just
Legolas's hair was nice.
Like all my man crushes have good hair. Then Chris Evans, good fucking hair.
Oh yes.
Like
yes.
Like,
he's a great man crush, by the way.
Yeah, like it's all about the hair for me.
Chris Evans, I can't believe we didn't think of Chris Evans.
Brandon Routh, great hair.
Brandon Routh's just pretty in general.
It's kind of like the great hair,
he's rather super.
The nice guy next door attitude, and the great hair. Like any guys that can have the combo of that for me is like really good.
Like Skylar Austin.
It was really funny. I honestly don't remember who it was, but I remember I was watching something and I was like, that guy's okay. Then he put the glasses on and he seemed like much nicer guy. And I was like, wow, he's really hot. I have no idea what it was from, what I was watching now, but I remember, damn, if he just keeps the glasses all the time, like I would find him very attractive, but I don't know what it was.
Tanya does not have a man crush Monday.
I guess I do not have one man crush.
So
I cannot pick one. My man crush is my husband.
We're gonna have to move on.
My man crush is my husband. There you go.
You can share Skylar with
We're gonna have to move on. It is Marco. Now on Wednesdays I do Woman Crush Wednesdays. So let's see.
Woman Crush Wednesday.
Woman Crush Wednesday.
It's me, obviously.
Well, Woman Crush Wednesday. Woman Crush Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna screw up her last name.
Okay.
Adrian Padalecki.
Yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The Wonder Woman pilot. Is it Padalecki?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's Adrian Padalecki.
Wait, she's the same last name as Jared Padalecki?
No,
Jared Padalecki!
because the hair. Jared Padalecki because the hair.
See, this is why I like buffets. I can just pick a little of everything.
Yeah, she's.
I'm screwing up her last name, but we know who I'm talking about, right?
Adrian. Yeah.
Is it? I don't think it's Padalecki.
I don't think it is. I think I'm mixing up those names.
Because it's Jared Padalecki.
Can you imagine the gorgeous
Palicki.
baby they would have?
Palicki.
Palicki?
Adrian Palicki. She's
Adrian
also
Palicki.
in
So
a
it was
little
close. It was
show
close.
called. Oh crap! What's the name of it? The space one.
The
space
Orville.
one. The Orville.
The
Yes.
Orville, yes.
Oh,
yes.
love
I
the
first knew her
Orville.
from Friday Night
Love
Lights.
the
so
Orville.
I
Okay.
loved her in Friday Night Lights. Oh,
Okay.
her and Minka Kelly. Ooh, Minka Kelly.
So if she's watching,
Oh,
I
man.
hope she's a fan. I apologize for getting your last name wrong. I still hope that, we can be friends.
Well, and she even played Wonder Woman.
In
Yeah,
the Wonder
that-
Woman pilot,
The
right?
pilot that I thought was amazing, and I was sad they didn't. do
And
that.
she was in the Supernatural. Wasn't
She
she?
was- I
I
believe
think they
she was
changed the actress as they went on. But wasn't she Sam's girlfriend in the first episode?
She was in Supernatural. Yeah, she
Yeah.
was. She was Sam's girlfriend. in
Yeah,
the
they
first episode.
changed the
Well,
actress later on for
she-
flashbacks
She
and whatever.
died, but yeah, she died.
Well, the
Spoiler.
character,
She
the
dies.
character.
The first episode, she dies. I mean,
Spoiler
what am I
for the
gonna
first
say? Yeah.
episode.
But I mean, they didn't have her come back as the actress for later on
They
episodes.
never had that character come back. No,
The flashbacks. There were flashbacks.
I don't know. I think it was only in the.
They were driving,
Yeah,
and Sam would see her.
Oh,
and it
maybe,
was
yeah,
like,
probably. Okay,
I
well,
did.
you've been
I
watching
did a
it.
Supernatural
You've been watching
rewatch
it, haven't you?
lately.
Yeah, so I
fresh.
It's been
Fresh
years ago.
Supernatural.
I haven't watched. Are you up to? Have you finished it?
No, it kind of got. I got
Oh,
up
yeah.
to season 2. They're long seasons,
They
man.
are.
Back
They're
when
20
back when
something.
shows had 20.
Yeah, they were
episodes.
22 episode seasons, so they were a longer time.
So
she is your.
so she's just
Okay.
hi.
Shanda, who is your woman crush Wednesday?
I had a hard time coming up with one.
Okay.
Is it me in a dress?
That's Thursdays.
Ah.
I was leaning towards Christina Applegate.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Classic.
Classic.
But like Married with Children, Christina Applegate,
No,
or
she
the
said she
recent
doesn't
more
Christina?
dead to me. Christina
Oh,
Applegate.
did that? Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, well, she's a great character in that show. Oh my god.
She's I don't know. She's classically beautiful.
Oh, what was that movie?
But she's also got a maturity to her. She's she's not like a stupid airhead.
Yeah, you were
Wasn't she in
talking.
a movie with Selma Blair, or am I thinking of someone else? The Sweetest Thing or something?
Was that
Yeah.
Selma Blair? Or was
Selma
that,
Blair
what's her- I
and
thought it was,
not
what's her
Charlize
name?
Theron. The Mask.
The mask girl, friggin'
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron
Cameron
Diaz.
Diaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Great movie,
That
by
was
the
a
way.
very sexy movie.
Great movie.
A lot
by
of
the
sexy
way.
women in that movie.
Hilarious.
She was
movie,
also
too.
recently
funny.
in the Hall Pass.
Yeah.
She was in Hall, and she made out with the current Superman on TV.
Oh god.
Tyler
Hoechlin.
Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah. Which I'm a big fan of the show. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Tanya, who is your woman crush Wednesday?
My woman crush since the days of Titanic is Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet.
She
Yeah.
has she plays amazing roles.
Yes.
And we saw in that movie a lot of her body, which I mean
What, the reader?
that was no in Titanic.
Oh.
Titanic. That's like my
Oh.
ideal woman's
That's-
body right
that's
there.
paint-
Draw me like
Paint
one of
me
your
like
French
one of your
girls.
French
Yeah,
girls.
that is just-
Yeah.
It's got the curves. It's not like it's not so doesn't look half
Yes.
starved. You
Yeah.
know, unfortunately, the Hollywood is so much obsessed with overly skinniness.
Yeah.
And obviously she's had kids. She's aged. I'm sure.
yeah.
Haven't we all?
Nobody looks like, but she still has a gorgeous face. She still plays amazing roles.
Oh, she's a great actress, yes.
She
She's a
just
great actress.
disappears quite a wide range of stuff.
Yeah, she's
as
been
I said
nominated multiple times.
I said before about in the Steve Jobs
Yeah.
movie, I didn't even realize it was her, even though I'm a huge
Yeah.
fan of hers.
The reader, she was fantastic in.
And then more recently, I guess, just for the look alone, Gal Gadot or Godot, sorry. Especially in the first Wonder Woman movie, every outfit she wears in that movie, she just looks amazing. They had such a good job on the costume in that movie, number one. But just like you see her in the Amazonian dress, you see her in the sort of the 40s, even just like wearing a suit. Then you see her in that gorgeous like blue dress, and then I mean obviously the iconic Wonder Woman costume as well. But like, you know, that one is obvious that she's gonna look great in that. But then you have the other outfits as well that it just so well done, so well done.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that movie a lot.
Okay.
All right.
So, my next question is going to be, who would be your crush from the Star Wars universe?
So,
This is
anybody
from anything Star Wars related that happened from 1977 until current. That means all the films. That means you could the holiday special. That means all the cartoons. If you got a crush on anybody from the cartoon, if you like any of those people in the cartoons, hell, if you found like somebody that was drawn on one of the covers of one of the books, and that just tickled your fancy.
You can go that way too.
You can go that way. Yeah, that is it. Who would your crush be from the Star Wars universe?
Okay, I kind of my first instinct is to go with someone from the films because it's the most recognizable and most people watching would recognize from the films.
Yes.
But but I'm going to go a little bit deeper than that. I'm going to go into what is now called the Legends, so from the books. And I am going to say Mara Jade. Mara Jade, a beautiful red-headed woman from the Star Wars universe. Started off as a bad guy. Started off as the Emperor's secret right hand that like not even Darth Vader knew about. But eventually, in the novels, becomes a character of good, and actually ends up marrying Luke Skywalker at one point.
Mara Jade Skywalker.
Mara Jade Skywalker. So we're gonna throw a vote towards the redheads out there, and I'm gonna say Mara Jade from the novels.
Okay, and the redheads are they thank you for that recognition. So we're going to go with Shanda. Shanda, are you ready to pick yours?
Star Wars?
Your Star Wars crush.
Poe
Dameron.
Oh, yeah.
Poe Dameron from the...
Make him a little bit dirty enough.
From the sequel trilogy. And what is it you like about Poe Dameron?
You're just sexy.
Okay. Oscar Isaac, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oscar Isaac, yes. Well, that is the actor, but yes.
He's a little bit of a smart aleck in those movies. He's a bit of a scoundrel.
He is. He's a he's a cocky pilot, as some would say.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, good choice. Miss T, what was yours?
Oh, man, I don't think you can pick one again. So obviously, you have the classic Princess Leia, classic.
Okay.
Strong woman, and then you have like very sexy as well. You have if I'm gonna go for the hair, you got the Ezra in Rebels,
Ezra.
right?
Ezra
but
Bridger,
The animated Rebels, the animated show.
who may show up in Ahsoka,
I'm thinking maybe Solo, the girl. His Han Solo's.
Played by Amelia.
Amelia Clark.
Yeah.
Kira, I think her character's name was. I think her name was Kira.
Yeah, she was.
She
was quite a good character.
She was. I would like to see more.
Honestly,
I would like to see more.
I love that. I really enjoyed that Han Solo movie.
That Solo, yeah. I would like if they were to bring her back and with Maul and do the Disney Plus series.
I think people just got too hung up that it wasn't the Han Solo they knew.
Yeah.
And they just panned it on principle, but it was a great, well done movie. It had really great action in it. It had sort of that underdog component, almost like a Firefly-esque type, because there was that whole crew. That whole crew was amazing.
It introduced the first meeting of Han and Chewie, and it introduced the meeting of Han and Lando.
Yeah, that was a really and then that whole crew that he went with to do that that caper with the trains, and they're going down the. Didn't they have like zip lines they were going down on that, and like.
And the girl and the one girl that was part of that crew now is in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The redheaded girl that was in she's in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
She also would be a good crush.
Well, going back to redheads, what Marco was saying.
She would be a good crush.
Mm-hmm.
Jane Levy and Emma Stone, they're adorable.
They are.
Just throwing that out there.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'll pick one. I'll pick one since we're doing this. I've already done a bunch of man crush and woman crushes, so we'll let you guys. Now I'll pick my Star Wars crush. Oh wow, it's a big wide world, eh?
It's Poe, isn't
it? I mean, attractive wise, dude, I think probably Natalie Portman would be the most attractive.
Oh.
But I don't think Padme Amidala is the most attractive. Like, not that she's a bad cat.
I don't know. In episode 2, when she was on, when she went back to Naboo, they gave her some really nice costumes.
I'm gonna say Mandalorian's Ahsoka Tano.
Oh,
Rosario.
Yeah.
Mandalorians, not when she was the kid in the other ones, but the Mandalorian's Ahsoka Tano.
Yep.
Yes.
She brings the gentle, she brings the fierce.
Yeah, and she kicked ass.
Yep.
So that is going to be. So next, I'm going to ask Marvel. I'm just going to, for you, I'll make it Marvel Universe. So for them,
a big universe.
For them, I'm going to narrow it down.
I have options.
I'm going to narrow it down to Marvel Cinematic Universe for you guys, just because comic.
We're not as familiar.
You guys aren't as familiar with the comics, so
and
for myself, I'm gonna do just Marvel Universe.
So I'm picking from the Marvel Universe.
Yes.
All right. So I will say comic book / the animated series. So not from the live action movies.
Yeah.
Rogue.
Ooh, Rogue.
So
not Anna Paquin. Not Anna Paquin. What about older Anna Paquin?
I'm gonna stick with 90s animated X-Men show, Rogue.
Okay.
Just something about
you wanted to be her
beautiful woman with a southern drawl calling you sugar.
But you can't. But you could never kiss her.
Sometimes it's you gotta make sacrifices for love.
It's the yearning sometimes that it's not.
All I'm saying is, I think I can do a lot with a scuba suit. And we'll leave it at that.
Well, there is certain areas in the certain stores that they probably have certain get-ups that could get around with that.
We don't need to get into the details.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that love finds a way.
Those fetishes people will help you out in their apparel, and they would come in handy.
So
it's gonna be Rogue from the comics or the animated series.
Shanda.
Well, Chris Evans is kind of the first one that pops into my head. But Mark Ruffalo.
Their characters' names are Steve Rogers and Bruce Banner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, Ant-Man. The ageless.
Paul Rudd.
This is true.
The ageless Paul Rudd, and he's got the hair. Him and Chris Evans, they got the hair. He
looks the same now as he did in Clueless.
He hasn't aged much. He has not aged much.
He's made a deal with a witch at some point in his life.
Him and Tom Brady have made deals with the devil in their lives, man.
Oh.
Okay, so you're going Steve Rogers.
You're going Steve Rogers from the movies.
Yes.
Okay.
Tanya, you're going.
Since she picked that, I already had mentioned him earlier.
What the hell is
so him, Ant-Man,
for
guys.
Scott Lang. Yeah, I forgot who his name was.
Movie Universe Scott Lang.
For guys, I'd say them. If you want to go into the X-Men cinematic, Ashmore. The Ashmore brother.
Oh, Iceman.
Ashmore brother.
Bobby
Always.
Drake.
Both the Ashmore brothers are.
Bobby Drake.
Since teenager,
Okay.
But I gotta get a woman. So I gotta get in Black Widow. Black Widow.
Okay. I always had a thing for She-Hulk. But
there's something about knowing a woman can just whoop your ass.
But I'm
makes it hot.
But I'm gonna say. But
I don't know what it is. There's just something about knowing you can catch a beating from her.
But
if
I'm
you
gonna
screw
say.
up.
But I'm gonna go with Emma Frost.
Oh, you like the bad ones.
Emma Frost. Emma Frost is yeah. I like Emma Frost. I mean, I wouldn't trust Emma Frost really, but yeah, she's gorgeously drawn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. Her and Cyclops hooked up for
They
quite a
did.
while
They
in the
did.
comics.
Yeah, they did.
After one of Jean Grey's deaths.
Yeah, they did. They were
And
together for quite a
there's
while.
a great moment. It's one of the creepiest moments I've ever read in a comic, where Scott and Emma are in bed in the morning or whatever, and I can't remember why he's there or what he says.
Yeah.
But they look, and like crouched on the foot of the bed is Logan.
Yeah.
And he basically makes some smart ass comment about how quickly they hooked up after Jean died or something. But creepy as hell.
Yeah,
man.
that's
It's like Logan, Wolverine,
Yeah.
just crouched at the end of the bed looking at them.
That's
That's
Logan.
like River looking down in the ceiling as she's
That's
watching.
Logan.
Jeez.
That's Logan. Well, now
Obviously,
but
he had his
speaking
own thing for Jean, so you know.
Yeah,
he
Jean,
felt Scott was
Phoenix,
betrayed.
the Phoenix.
Hello.
That's
she's
another crush right there.
Yeah. Yeah, depending if you're talking.
I just recently
comic
rewatched
comic version.
I just recently rewatched Dark Phoenix for the first time since it saw it in the theater.
I couldn't get a crush on her though, because I always remember
Sophie?
her as young.
On
I
Sophie,
always remember her as young
Jean?
Sansa
Young
Stark, so I
Sansa?
can't. Yeah.
No,
Sophie
no,
Turner.
the
Sophie
cartoon
Turner.
version, the comic
Sophie Turner.
version.
Yeah, I always
comic
remember her as
version.
young Sansa Stark though, so I can't. Yeah.
Comic
But no,
version.
comic version. Yeah, comic version of.
She was
Jean
drawn
Grey.
very,
Yeah, of
very.
Of course.
And
Well,
the
she
red
was-
hair. And
Yeah, she was, but it would go Emma Frost and then She-Hulk for me, or Jennifer Walters, I guess is her name, but I prefer it in She-Hulk.
She-Hulk?
Yeah, I like her. I like She-Hulk. I'm a big She-Hulk fan.
To go in this comic vein, Betty, Veronica, or Cheryl Blossom.
Oh, wow.
I've always been a Betty guy. That's just...
Yeah. Well,
You're not
What
gonna
is
stay
wrong
with
with-
your redhead and go Cheryl Blossom?
Well,
about
there's a
Boys
lot of
in
history there with those characters.
I didn't do DC yet. DC's
Oh,
next. Yeah,
okay.
DC's next.
My apologies.
What are we at?
Yeah, how many minutes were we at? Yeah, it's gotta be pretty far. That's okay.
My apologies. That's 28.
So maybe we wrap this one up.
Wrap this one up and then do another. Yeah, we'll end this now, and if you want to hear more, we're gonna continue on talking about this stuff on the next edition of the Jason Rev Show chat. See you guys next time.